How does that
hmm
fear look for you now?
the fear, will I be able to live off of this and so on? But for me, it's not an option to go back to be an employee again. That's my biggest fear.
Oh, I love that. If you hadn't made that leap in the first place to go after what you're building now, where
Mm.
do you think your life would be today?
When I was working as a manager before, I had a higher salary than I have right now, but I'm much more free. I mean, I don't work 8, 9 hours a day. I'm not stressed. I can go to Marbella if I want. I don't have to ask a boss for it. So it's freedom for me.
Cool. Let's get into it. So you're good. Whereabouts are you? Where are you calling in from?
Well, right now I'm actually in Spain, Malaga, but I live in Sweden. But I'm here on workation.
Nice. And what is this what do you call it? Workation.
Yeah, I mean it's work, and you're also on a holiday. So
That's so
because
good.
yeah, well, I think we've been to a convention for 3 days during the
Yes.
weekend. So it just ended last night with like a white party, and
Awesome.
now we have like 2 days off. And I had some days before the convention also to just hang on the
Oh,
beach and enjoy the weather because here's like 25 degrees
is
Celsius, and
it?
at home in Sweden it's been like 5 degrees and snow. It's
Oh,
crazy.
what a difference.
Yeah,
It's
usually
going to be hard
it's
to
not that good.
leave.
Yes, we're leaving tomorrow evening.
Right. It's two back home to
Yeah, back
Sweden.
home to Sweden. Yeah, but I
Right.
think the weather is better because we have spring there. So usually it's like around, I don't know, maybe 18 degrees. But we had a little
Okay.
snow. I don't know why.
That's awesome. So we might as well get
Yeah.
into that while you're there. So can you tell us a little bit more about what you are doing over there?
Here in Spain, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually working as an affiliate for I partner up with some different companies. So this weekend, I'm here with a company called New Skin Enterprise. They're working with like health and beauty products. So we have had this like big convention. We were like 1,500 people from around Europe
Oh, wow.
and just having a good time, hearing about like new products and getting like inspired and
Awesome.
how we can work like um efficiently, you say that, with subscriptions, because that is a good thing to work with. You have customers that are um using subscription like on some of the supplements that we were working with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's awesome. And connecting with a lot of other affiliates.
Yeah, like-minded people, and you get like great ideas from people around the world, and it's just yeah, it's been an amazing weekend.
That's so cool. I think that's such a good way to learn. Yeah, like just learning from people who, like you said, like-minded and
Really. Yeah.
are striving for more. Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
that's
Mm.
cool. And so you mentioned you're an affiliate. Do you, is that your full time? Is that what you're doing full time?
Well, kind of. I have my own business, and like my business is, I've been working as a coach for, I don't know, 20 plus years, maybe. No, not really 20. But I have my own business in coaching, and I'm helping people that would like to start up working online. And I guess that's a little bit how we got connected through Launchpad and education in
Yeah,
to knowing
yeah,
a little bit more. So my goal when I started the that program was to learn more how to be visible online, use like different social medias. So I'm building my coaching business, but uh, also having these like corporations with different companies in affiliates. So I'm doing both coaching, and then I have the affiliates that is like aligned with my values and what I would like to stand for and like products and services that I genuinely like myself.
That's so perfect. It's like I was talking to somebody last night and we were talking about that, how when you can create something that like you actually enjoy to do, like you love doing it, there's
Yeah.
nothing better, right?
Yeah, it's great, and just to be able to decide for yourself what you want to do during the days, because
Exactly.
I've been working as a manager for I think it was around 6 years, and I just didn't enjoy it. It was really stressful, and I just felt that it must be another way to work. But this was like before the pandemic, and a lot of people didn't work online like it is now. So
Yeah.
somehow it was it was maybe uh, it wasn't great that the pandemic came, of course, but it opened up other ways to work, I guess. And people also maybe, I mean, a lot of people got, I don't know the right word for it, but like over a day, maybe your work disappeared because you couldn't go to work. They had to
Yeah.
close like stores and stuff like that. So just to be sure to maybe have like different kind of incomes, so you are more prepared if something like that will happen again, I guess.
You never know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so cool. And now that you've sort of made that into helping other people, like helping open the door for other people to maybe start something for themselves too. That's so awesome.
Yeah. No, it's great. And also be able to maybe give a little bit about my knowledge, even though I'm been doing this for 3 years. So I'm still kind of a rookie, but I know a little bit more than I did before I started, I guess. So
Yeah, exactly. And that's what's helped me also. Like you just surround yourself with the people that have been through it. Yeah, like it can definitely speed up your learning process.
yeah, yeah, definitely. So
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it, and it's also fun. And I mean, your personal development. I mean, you learn new things all the time, and
Yeah.
I love working with that for myself anyway.
That's awesome. That's what I've found also. I think it's like it's almost more of a personal development journey, but you come out the
Mm,
other side with the business.
yeah.
What about you mentioned your job you were doing before you started your coaching
Mm.
and you weren't feeling it. What was it tricky for you to did you have a lot of fears and doubts going into your own thing, your own ideas?
Well, of course, a lot of different things.
Yeah.
First of all, I was like, what should I do then?
Mm,
What possibilities are there? And to create something by yourself is more like, okay, well, why should someone would like to listen to me? What do I have to give other people? Is my knowledge like that good? So that was one fear, of course, and then some more um, administrational things, like in Sweden, where you're gonna open your own business and things like that. It's a little bit. You don't have a protection here. I don't know how it is in other countries, but if you open your own business, you don't get like help from the government,
yeah.
and so you need to be sure that maybe you have some saving so you could like manage, because I mean usually it takes a couple of years to
Yeah.
build like a solid ground for your own company. So I'm right now, because this is not a quick fix. I said that to people that would like to start this as well. It's not a quick fix. Maybe you see people online and maybe they have been doing great like for the first months and earn a lot of money. But usually it takes a while to start something. And when I was working as a manager before, I had a higher salary than I have right now, but I'm much more free. I mean, I don't work 8, 9 hours a day. I'm not stressed. I can go to Marbella if I want. I don't have to ask a boss for it. So it's freedom for me.
Yeah.
And in time, maybe I could earn more money. That's, of course, my goal to increase revenues. But um, also to know that I mean, it is to, if you haven't done this before, it's like uh, you have to learn and it takes a while.
Yeah. I think to get those solid foundations too, like you said before, like um, if you're enjoying it or you're going after something that you're going to love,
Mm.
um, I think that can help you get through the hard times also, right?
Yes, definitely. And of course, sometimes you're frustrated because you think it goes too slow, or there's
Yeah,
something you can't figure out yourself, that like technical stuff or something like that. But that's just what I feel is so amazing with the communities that I'm in now. I'm like in two communities and just get help from other people that are doing this also.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And that energy from them can help pull you forward just as much. Like it's so good from
Yeah.
my experience. Yeah. So now that you've stepped into it off the back of that last question, how does that
Hmm.
fear look for you now?
The fear,
Yeah,
my like main goal right now is, because I've been building up my business and my coaching business, is to also like create like a member site
right.
to help people like every month and so on. So I'm trying to build up that right now, and of course there are some fears that, would people like to have my services, or will I be able to live off of this and so on. But for me, it's not an option to go back to be an employee again. That's my biggest fear. I'm
I
just
love
like,
that.
yeah, my
Yeah.
body's like itching
Yeah, yeah.
thinking about it. So no, that's not an option.
I love that. That's so good. And it's that sort of moves you on to what I wanted to ask you about your mindset. Did you have to like make a lot of mindset shifts to help develop that? Like you're already saying, you're already locked in and saying you don't have an option to go back to your
Mhm.
job. Like that's not an option. So the only way forward is forward.
Yeah, no, it's just the freedom is more important for me
Yeah.
than um, because I had some like extra job and earlier when I was building this also. And some days when you were at your, I mean, day to day job, I just felt like, no, it doesn't feel right. And
Yeah.
so, no, it's not an option. And I just know, I don't know, just feel in my body that this is right and it's gonna work.
Yeah. That's so awesome. It's inspiring.
Yeah.
I know what you mean though, because I feel the same with my
Mm,
business and it's like
mm,
I'm the same. I'm like I know where I want to go and like you said, it's just a matter of time for me. It's I know it's right. I can feel it's right.
mm.
And it's such a good feeling when you can feel that and you just believe it. You just trust in the process.
Yeah, I think you have to trust it. And that's, of course, you have to just um, not hold on to things, just let it go.
Yeah. And move with your I like to trust my gut, like you said, that feeling. And when you
Yes,
can trust that, I don't know. I just think it's pretty powerful.
yes, yeah, it is. I
Mm.
also have that like feeling. So yeah, I think it's good not to be too logical all the time and just think what everyone else is doing, or something like that. More like, okay, how would I like to have my life? How would I like to live it?
Yeah. Yeah. So through your
Yeah,
coaching, what do you think a lot of your clients, what do they struggle with most with like their mindsets moving into it? Is it sort of does it range or is it similar? Like,
I think it's pretty similar, and it's
yeah,
what some of the first that I mentioned, I guess, more like, okay, what should I do? Should I
mm,
create something myself, or I don't have like a great idea? I don't have a product can work with, like not knowing what to create, I guess is one. But also, can I do this? Could I live of it? And also
yeah,
a little bit, what will other people think?
yeah,
Because I still, even if it's more like people are more open minded now, but people are a little bit skeptical. Anyway,
hmm,
it's like, what are you doing?
yeah,
And is this possible? And why you're not having like a regular job? 9 to 5.
Yeah,
So I think also that people are afraid of what other people will think about them,
yeah,
and that is kind of sad. But I mean, I sometimes I still have those thoughts, but I've been working with myself, and I just know that this is right for me. Maybe this is not right for everyone.
yeah. That's so true.
Mm,
But it's also like learning, like you said, you're working with yourself and you're building like a better mindset
mm.
to help get you around those sort of self doubts and negative beliefs.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I think if you can shut out the noise from the outside and just focus on where you want to what you want to do, then
Mm,
it's only a matter of time.
mm. Yeah, definitely. And that, and of course, that could be hard. But so it is a lot of mental training
Yeah, yeah,
during this
yeah.
process.
That's cool. It's so awesome to see you. Like you can obviously see that you're in love with what you're doing. You know, like you definitely have passion
Yeah, I'm
for
truly. Yeah.
it. That's so good. It's so good.
And
Um,
I have so many questions for you too, but I know this is your
oh,
you are asking me questions.
feel free to fire away if you want. This is open ended.
Yeah, no, but I mean we have just been like chatting, so I don't know that much really about it. I know that one of your passions is motor or cross. I don't know how what's the right word for it.
It's called freestyle motocross.
Freestyle motocross. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
and it looks like that's your passion.
It has definitely been a passion of mine since I was young. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just lucky. I was the same. It's the same as anything, and I think that's how I approach everything I do in life. Is like if I love it, I'm just going to carry on pursuing it, no matter what
Mm,
other people say or think.
mm,
And I'm only doing it purely because I love it. So it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks anyway. And I personally believe from my own experience, if the more you can do that, the more things are going to open up for you anyway.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
things
that's true.
sort of get drawn to you the more you follow what
Mm,
you're passionate about.
mm. Yeah, man.
Mm.
I mean, it's the energies around it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like I think if I didn't follow, there were many times where I wanted to give up doing that because it was just the situations I was in, and it was hard to go and ride and practice. So I didn't get
Mm,
to do it often. But when I did, it would bring back that passion and remind me of why I was doing it in the first place. I was like, ah, I actually really, really love this. It's so fun.
mm.
And if I didn't go down that road, if I didn't follow it, all these other things wouldn't have opened up. And then that's opened up to this. Like if I had have just accepted a normal job, I don't think those opportunities would have opened up, if you know
Yeah,
what I mean.
yeah. That's awesome.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I feel very
but
lucky.
how? Yeah, but I'm just curious. Also, how did you? Um, why did you want to like start online and do like start your business? I don't really know what you're doing right now in that field.
I'm also an affiliate,
Mm,
so selling other companies' products. And while I build that, I'm going to be moving across to doing
yeah,
my own thing as well.
it's a
But
great way to start
yeah,
because you can
just
like
makes sense.
practice. Yeah, you can practice and learn like the technical things and how to build it, and also earn some money that you can invest in the your own thing.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's like you mentioned earlier, like you just learn so much, and especially
Mm,
through other people who are going through it themselves as well, like we were saying. And again, it just opens up other doors. Like once you learn all these new skills, and then you can apply it to whatever else you want to do,
mm,
you know. But I was very much the same as you. Like that freedom, that has always been calling me. I can't just settle to work
No,
in a normal job for the rest of my life. That doesn't sit right with me.
no.
Mm. So yeah, that freedom, going for that freedom.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, yeah. But also, like I think in the back of my mind, I knew there was always something else. There can be something else,
Mm,
but it wasn't until I got to go ride freestyle motocross for my job. That's what opened my mind up, and it was like that was proof that there was something else out there. And that was like freedom too. The hardest part was just being away from my daughter a lot because we toured a lot, so
yeah.
out on the road. So I was like, I'd love that lifestyle, but I'd love it in a different way, if you know what I mean. Like
Mm,
I'd
mm,
be around my family more.
mm.
And that's when I found the doorway to maybe building my own online business, that had seemed like it had all the answers, or it was the next step to go for that way of life.
Yeah.
That's how I found it.
Mm. Yeah. And I mean, it's so many possibilities. So, but you have to start somewhere, and it could easily be overwhelmed.
Ah,
If
yeah,
you're trying to do a lot of stuff and just try to be focused on one thing or maybe a few, depending on where you're
yeah,
in the
yeah,
journey, I guess.
yeah, absolutely. So much to
Mm.
learn. But like you said, like I'm the same. I have that feeling like I know I'm in the right place.
Yeah.
I know I'm on the right track, and
Yeah.
I'm happy with it. Like I'm loving it. I'm not like I don't ever feel myself going, oh, I can't do this, or maybe it's not for me. Like I know further down the track, it's just going to be all worth it.
Mm.
It already is worth it.
And
Yeah.
then it's gonna work.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's what gave me the idea too. Just more ideas coming, and that's what sort of
Mm.
opened this up because I want to talk to more people, like-minded people that are going after their dreams too, because
Mm.
I love talking about it.
Yeah. But you said that you're also like maybe not right now, I don't know, but building something for yourself also. Do you have ideas like for your own business, not being an affiliate?
So many ideas. So many
Yeah.
ideas. Um, Also, like I've always been passionate about the idea of being a coach also. So maybe you are the right person to talk to. But because I'm the same as you. Like I love seeing people succeed, and I love helping them and doing my part to help them get to the right path for them.
Mm. Yeah.
Mm, mm.
No, it's I think it's really rewarding to help other people and in different ways. It doesn't have to be maybe through coaching, but I could also if I were like economically free, I would love to like volunteer, go around the world
Oh,
helping in different ways, both people and maybe animals, I don't know, but that would be really, really like rewarding.
absolutely. And that's proof you love. Like I think when
Yeah.
you can do something, whether you get paid for it or not,
Mm, mm,
that's the ultimate, right?
yeah.
That was like when I started getting paid to ride my motorbike. It was like I'd ride that whether I get paid or not.
Mm,
And it turns out it paid me more than a normal job ever did anyway.
mm.
So it was a win-win. It was a bonus. I loved it, and the money was good.
Yeah. Well, that's great.
Mm,
How long is it possible to like? I mean, you're getting older,
mm.
and the body. I guess it's maybe you're broken some bones. I
Maybe
don't
I'm.
know, but it feels like it's kind of a dangerous sport also, and the body is getting a lot of. bruises and scratches, I guess, and maybe you don't do it forever
Absolutely.
in the same level, I guess. You can
Yeah.
always drive, but
And I've always known that, which is, and I'm content with that. Like I'm happy with that.
mm,
Um, like I could give up tomorrow and I'd be happy, like it's taken me further than I ever dreamt of. Um, but funny you say that because I've just been offered another gig to go and ride
yeah.
overseas,
Oh,
but it's
really?
it's for 2 months, and
Oh,
uh, I don't know. You
yeah.
know
You'll
how
be
it's
away from family and
yeah, you know how I was saying like I always go with what my gut feeling
mm,
tells me, and this one just isn't. It isn't pulling me, if you know what I mean.
yeah,
Like it's not.
yeah.
I'm not 100% feeling it, so I'm on the fence
Mm,
right now. We're just going through some other details about it, so
mm,
we'll.
mm.
I've got to come up with an answer for them in the next day or two. So
Okay. Well, yeah.
mm,
Well, you talked about the gut feeling, so I guess that
yeah,
maybe go with it if you don't really need the money and just feel that you have to
yeah,
do it more of economical reasons. I don't know.
yeah, and
Mm,
especially with that sport and my career with it, I've always only ever pursued that because I love it and I want to
mm,
purely do it, whether I'm getting
mm.
paid or not.
Yeah.
So I feel like if I'm purely going over there to do this one purely for the money, I think that's a bad sign
No,
already in my
yeah.
mind.
It's not gonna feel right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm,
Um,
yes.
but I'll sleep on it. I'll think about it.
Yeah. But it feels like you maybe already made up your mind.
I feel that too. I think I feel that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess it's not bad to have like a few days anyway to
Yeah,
just
definitely. Yeah, I'll
yeah.
think about it. I haven't made my mind. I kind of have, but
Mm, mm.
secretly.
Yeah.
um if you hadn't made that leap in the first place to go after what you're building now, where
Mm.
do you think your life would be today? Is that a scary thought?
Yeah. Yes, it is. Well, probably I wouldn't be that healthy. Um,
In what way? Like mentally or
no,
physically?
um, more mentally, I think, because the work was really stressful. And as a manager, I didn't really enjoy that kind of role as well because I couldn't be me, I couldn't be Kim. You have to go into a role that, I don't know, didn't really it didn't really suit me. I never
Yeah.
had those ambitions to be a manager, but I got the question, and of course I would have wanted to try it out. But I got really good like feedback from my colleagues and my um, the people that I was working with. They felt that I was a good leader, but it didn't feel right for me, and probably I wouldn't be in that company. I would probably be in some other uh, company, but no, I've just been seeking like more of the freedom
Yeah.
for a couple of years during that time, just to feel that no one else is gonna decide how my lifestyle is gonna be. And I mean, some countries, I don't know if you have it in New Zealand, but we don't have it in Sweden though. But some countries, I think, like in Canada, some places there, and in France, they have some kind of, I don't know what it's called in English, but you get like paid from the government, and you could choose: do you want to work or do you want to live out of this money? And it's not like a big amount of
Yeah.
money, because some people live out of it. In Sweden, you can't do that because if you get the money from the government, you also have to keep on searching for a job, and so
Yeah.
you can't be like totally free. But and it shows that they've been doing this in some other countries, and that people are really like they're more healthy. They don't like seek health care or that much. So I just feel that we built up something It's not supposed to be like this, I guess. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know if it was the answer of your question, but
No, that was perfect. It was perfect.
yeah.
Yeah. No, that was
So
perfect. I
I
understand.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, mentally I wouldn't be that healthy, I feel. Kind of that lifestyle. And my husband is still he's employed, and he's struggling right now with that. Trying to help him out, but he doesn't feel that maybe the online space is for him.
Oh,
But
right.
we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What does your
And
husband do, if you don't mind?
he's a project manager in the construction
Right.
company. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
And
a
he's
lot
not
of
happy
things
in it.
to keep together.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Yeah.
really stressful and a lot of work, too much
Yeah.
work. So I've been doing it for 8 years. So of course you get tired.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I can't accept. Like, um, I caught up with this guy I haven't seen for like probably 15 years, and he's doing the
Mm.
same thing. And he told me, he's like, asked him, "What have you been up to?" He said, "Oh, I've been doing the same shit, different day, you know." And he was
Yeah.
over it. He was over it 15 years ago, and he's still doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel it's the of course it's a big step to take. Also
Mm,
that you don't know like if your finance is going to if you're gonna figure it out and stuff like that. So I
yeah,
understand people.
yeah, absolutely. Me too.
But
What would your advice
some
be for someone if they're on the fence? Maybe they're thinking about
mm,
it, but they,
yeah.
yeah. What
But
would your
start to
advice
make
be?
like yeah, I think you start to make maybe smaller steps. Just educate yourself. Start with that. You don't have to like quit your job now. Start to educate yourself and maybe be with people that you feel are doing the thing that you maybe would like to do. But sometimes also you don't really know what you're gonna do. So
Yeah,
you don't maybe have that plan. But just make some small steps. And during those steps you're gonna figure it out. Even if it takes like 1, 2, 3 years. I don't know, but just keep it small. It doesn't have to be like jump from the balcony now and
yeah.
uh yeah.
Perfect, perfect advice. I love that advice. What can you
Yeah.
remember how you felt when you first finally just went for it? Did I? I think I might have already asked you that.
It was scary. It was, but also like so. Um, some. I also had been processing it for a long time and been thinking about it. So when I just made up my mind, it just felt so right and just felt in here that I'm gonna make it.
Yeah,
And just to be, it was just to be more true to myself, I guess. So it was scary, but also relieving.
yeah. I know. I feel you there. Yeah, it is. Um, we're going to run out of time pretty soon,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yes.
Do you have a
Okay.
favorite quote?
I don't know if you know, we have like an really famous author in Sweden, but she's dead now. She's Astrid Lindgren, and she wrote a book about Pippi Longstocking. I
Oh,
don't know if you heard
yeah.
about her. Yeah, she's like a children's author, but she had like a quote that um, Pippi is saying that, "Oh, that I never tried this, so of course I can do it." Because if you have never tried it, you don't know if you can do
You
it or
don't
not.
know.
But she was more like, "Well, I never tried it, so of course I can do it."
It's so good.
That was
So
what I
good.
got stuck in my mind right now. But there's a lot of quotes.
So that's cool. I'm really keen to connect with more of the
It's
members
so
in here.
great.
That's
Yeah, I
so
love
good,
those
right?
calls. Yeah.
Yeah. But Kim, I want to thank you so much for jumping out. It's cool to
Thank
connect.
you. It
Yeah.
was really great to talk and get to know each other a little bit more and just listen out what we were doing.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a pleasure. Well, good luck for the rest of your trip.
Yeah, I'm going to the beach.
Oh, nice. Oh, perfect, Kim. Well, you enjoy it
Okay.
and we'll talk soon.
Yeah, you have a great night as well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.